Where is my head?
It's alright, it's late. Yeah, it was gonna be really sad if he switched to Crag, the betrayal.
Yeah, that would have been that would have been a complete change in a. Yeah, so Zetter Crag feels like it's gonna be one of those tools, one of those matchups that like Zetterburn. You're well, most of the time he can anti-air pretty effectively with things like anti-air and catch landings with things like F tilt and up tilt, and have full
Yeah.
use of the stage, have full use of horizontal with fireball projectile. In a matchup like this, because Shovel Knight just has awkward tools to get around all of this stuff, this might be one of those matches where you want a slightly wider stage, and you just have to move around Shovel Knight and wait for him to extravagantly win.
Yeah, Zetter in this matchup, Zetter wants to go to like, you know, Frozen Fortress and run around on the plats and throw fireballs and take advantage of the fact that Shovel Knight's really bad at approaching diagonally upwards and just like uh, press him with your plat drop fair, which is a huge disjoint that beats all of Shovel Knight's moves except for like bear. You're just playing the run away and have better hitboxes game.
See how that pans out for well, oops, but ooh, movie magic. Don't worry about it. Alright, it's game one on Merchant. Not necessarily the quintessential best stage to start on if you're Shovel Knight, but it's something that you can make do with.
Yeah, I mean all of the starters are fine.
Yeah, no, I'm aware, Aichi. I'm aware that I transitioned a little early. That is very astutely aware. Very thank you. Excuse my sarcasm. Oh, the parry on that as well. Is that gonna be? Oh, he died straight in, which is.
Yeah, that was just lucky that. Yeah.
I mean,
That was the I'm trying to die.
yeah, please kill me. Unfortunately, Meeles does not respond or does not submit to that.
Get the kill.
Yeah.
I really like Yungleff's use of Nair. I think it's really easy as like a new Zetter player to look at Nair and be like, oh, this hitbox sucks, and if they DI out, you don't get anything. But like Nair is really, really good, and I like Yungleff's use of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those like higher reward starters. While you can start spacing out with fair or looking for things, looking for ways to set up into up tilt. Nair just has these like raw true combos, and on top of being like quick enough to be compared to things like Shine, while it's not as fast as Shine, it's of similar speed, which can certainly help when coming out of hit stun.
Yeah, really nice up air juggles from Yungleff as well, by the way. But not many like flat drop approaches, flat drop up airs, flat drop fairs, whatever. Which is, and that one will do it. That one will kill.
Alright, easy tidbit one. DI down strong, Shovel Knight's down strong, out.
But not all the way out, or you'll die off the side, because Shovel Knight is fun.
Yeah, up and out, but...
Yeah. It depends on, like, the part of the move you get hit in and where you are on the stage. But if you get hit by it in center stage, you should definitely be DIing out at that percent. Oh, and unfortunate SD getting side B instead of probably down B or up B there.
Yeah.
That's the classic Zetter SD. I felt that one.
A little bit of a fat finger. As you move into a game. Honestly, just like an immediate counter pick you can do is just like I need more space to move. Meeles was doing a really good job of finding himself in strong spots to get underneath the side platforms and utilizing the safety from that to throw out the massive anti-air that is built. But while it may be a little slow, it's just hard to punish the platform. You need something with a lot of space to counteract that, just to escape such as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to Air Armada game 2. Solid counter pick.
A Nair conversion at the start. Oh, and falling Nair too. This should be pretty decent stuff. Following up with the Fireball is pretty solid, honestly. I really like when Zetters end their combos with a move like Fireball, because it keeps your forward momentum going and sets them afire. It's the same thing. It's like similar with how back air is a really solid finisher of a true combo, because you're still maintaining advantage. Have a good night, Tutley. And have a good night, Shovel Knight. Is it really? Oh, it's like... Not finishing before midnight, guys. Sorry.
I'm a CST, so it's not even 11 yet for me.
Oh, I'm an East Coast. Just it's still massive lead right now for Yungleff. He's kind of taking the space and riding with it.
Yeah, and that'll sus the eye and the F strong. That'll do it. Got a really big lead to play with here. Slightly smaller lead now.
Still definitely like something you can hold on to, but you do have to respect the momentum now. It's the fact that it's on deck transition Shovel Knight's burst range to be that much wider, which is terrifying.
Yeah. But I mean, as we're talking about this, Yungleff has got Meeles up to 64% already, right? That this is like 15% off of kill percent, and now it's kill percent on this stage for like a Gatling, right? That almost killed. Like, Meeles has to be really, really careful here with how they move and what they get hit by.
Very much so.
Like that. Ooh, that roll was almost.
I mean, the way he loses this game is DIing in on or DIing down strong poorly.
That.
Heller.
But Yungleff here is getting antsy and sort of fishing for the kill. The trap that's really easy to fall into as a lower level player. When you have a lead like this and they're on last stock, you just want to close it out and land something. Wait. Taking that game, do we not have only three replays here?
No. We, Hey. Guy. There's only 3 replays here. I was... My guy quit on the last game. So...
So, like, there's not a replay from the last game, because if you quit out, it doesn't get saved. Probably. That's unfortunate.
Oh. Okay, so game 4 then is lost, I guess.
Yeah. But no, the thing is, like, if you're in a situation...
Sorry,
like that
guys. Immersion broken. Whatever.
With a lead like that, if you just go fishing for kill moves, you can get come back on by a player that recognizes what you're doing and adapts to it by just avoiding the kill moves that you're mashing. At that percent, you want to be playing safe, poking, looking for an opening, right? You don't want to be mashing strong. You want to be a Zetter, like looking for a plat drop fair, looking for a plat drop near one up smash, safe kill moves that you can go for without getting exploited and came back on.
Yeah, and the reason why like Air Armada is so good because it gives you plenty of room to dash dance and plenty of room to like make yourself threatening even when you're not committing to anything. Like this.
Yeah.
Peace. Spirit Tree is similar in that regard, though the platforms are a little bit more beneficial for Shovel Knight.
Yeah, Spirit Tree also, those plats are really good for Zetter to combo onto and then kill you at 50 with an up smash.
Oh yeah, like this is kind of like a do or don't kind of stage, and Meeles is looking like the doer in this kind of situation because, I mean, you're going to a stage here for.
Ooh, I respect it. Oh, and he makes it back.
Both of them do. Very nice techs on both
Yeah.
their shots.
Yeah, that was good. I thought one or both of them was just going to die there.
I kind of hoped both of them would die, not gonna lie. That would be pretty funny, and that's certainly a way to close out that game, though. Or that stock.
Yeah.
And Meeles looking in a similar way, right, to how he transitioned from the user side set, where he would drop a game, but he would gather so much more information than his opponents in each one of those games. So game 3 Meeles looks completely different from game 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire boosted F strong is certainly gonna take it. No sweat, but it's a heck of a deficit, and I guess we already know like he'll win the game because oh sorry guys. But at least we can understand that like this kind of play style as Zetter, where there's just where you're being hyper aggressive to the point of like haphazard button placement, like isn't going to work against a player that's solid with a solid player period, but also a player with a solid character like Shovel Knight, because he can contest hitboxes. Like that's what Shovel Knight is arguably best at doing.
Yeah, and I mean, very nice dare F strong to take it. I think this set just sort of feels like Meeles is just overall more comfortable with the game than Yungleff, and that's just sort of how it goes. Autobot Jazz asked Tubu, what do you do against Shovel Knights with this playstyle as Zetter? What you do is, okay, so the thing about Shovel Knight is that he's really bad at dealing with fireball camping, and he's really bad at approaching Zetter diagonally upwards, because basically, Zetter's plat drop fair beats anything that Shovel Knight wants to do. He can't really up air you because it's just a purely vertical hitbox, and you like wave dash back and punish it. He can't nair, it just loses to fair. Up tilt is really slow and committal. So you play it almost like the Claren matchup, where you just hang out on the platforms and whiff punish him and hit him with fireball when he runs away, and then he just sort of dies. It's a really annoying playstyle to have to play. It's not a fun matchup, but Zetter definitely has the tools.